Protect the Police is a non-profit campaign that's goal is to get our police force the support they need in their time of crisis. As of recent, our police force is in a dire situation due to austerity budget cuts, a rise in violent crime, and the size of the force shrinking. The police are pivotal in our society and every day. They are maintaining order and protecting us, but it's time we help them. The number of violent crimes and offences has doubled since 2018, going from around 778,000 to over 1.4 million. Around 7,000 neighbourhood officers have left the force, and the number of PCSOs has fallen around 18%. Since 2010, the force has lost around 21,000 officers, and this all stems from budget cuts. The campaign is trying to get more people aware of the situation our police force is in, and is aiming to push Parliament to increase the budget being given to the police and help reimburse the force back to its former glory. This can be done through various methods such as sit-ins and protests, and various campaign materials being released as to make more people aware of the situation. Protect the Police is a Tamworth, Staffordshire-based campaign that is attempting to support and help the West Midlands Police and make the people of the local area more aware of what's going on and how they help. As of recent, there has been a rising rate of violent crimes in Tamworth, with car thefts and knife crimes becoming more common, and this reflects Britain as a whole. If we manage to change this, then it shows the rest of Britain can be changed as well. The campaign also links to the Police Federation Believe in Blue campaign. The Police Federation is an organisation that's been giving the force support for over 100 years now, and their campaign Believe in Blue is very similar to that of our own. They are attempting to get the public to believe in the force more and show their support for our officers, who are more than just regular people. This campaign, along with our own, can help the force get back on its feet, get it the support it needs, and get it the attention of those who can repair the damage.
At first, the campaign was aimed at different socio-economic groups by targeting areas of B-class citizens who would worry more about the rising rate of crime and how it would affect their local areas if this problem continues. However, this soon changed as targeting areas of C1 and C2 would be much more effective, as the people living in poorer areas are more likely to have experienced violent crimes or have seen the results of this. The campaign can target these areas through the print work being placed and handed out throughout specific areas as to appeal to the right people. Areas such as the Lee Fields, Glasgow, Stonydelph and Belgrave are areas where violent crime and rising rates of crime are more focused. By pushing the campaign out in these areas, it will be more successful instead of pushing it out to a more middle class B grade area, as they are less likely to relate personally to the campaign. The campaign intends to reach middle-aged homeowners or parents who are working class C1 and C2 demographics, as they are more likely to understand and push for our cause. To get people to sign up to the campaign, the website will launch allowing for a main hub of the campaign, and will include a form that will allow people to sign up and show their support for the campaign, as well as leave feedback. This is the first stage of the campaign, which will be establishing an online presence to monitor the flow of people who are interested in the campaign. The second stage of the campaign is the release of flyers and posters throughout target areas to establish the intended audience and get them to think about the campaign and look into it. These posters and flyers will contain relevant information on the campaign and will direct the audience to the main site and social media platforms. For the campaign, mock-up posters have been created. At this moment there are 2 draft posters. Poster number 1 uses a blue colour to fit in with the house theme and details the campaign by explaining what we do and how the public can help. It has basic design as to be clear and concise to the public. The synergy between poster 1 and the campaign will be clear using the recurring image of a police officer who has been the main mascot for the campaign, and the colour of blue and white will help it link to the social media pages and website themes, which is meant to have a peaceful, balanced colour scheme. Whereas poster 2 uses a burgundy red colour in order to have it stand out more in public, as the colour will contrast when used on various backgrounds. It also has a simplistic design and relevant text to the campaign as to not be confusing to the public. However, the text appeals more to the public with less information, but use of more persuasive techniques has to gain the public support. Through audience testing, it has been found that the font and style of text from poster 2 is more effective than that of poster 1. But the colour scheme and style did not fit in with the rest of the campaign, meaning people preferred the more in-house style of poster 1. This helped me improve my print materials to target my audience better. After this was the release of the radio advert, which went through multiple drafts to find the right advert for the campaign. A few ideas for the radio advert were produced, such as the ones directly addressed to the campaign and problem. But through research I found a more engaging technique is an advert that makes use of an anecdote style and could place the listener into a scenario. This is similar to many adverts on the radio done by the Royal Navy and Royal Army. Next, social media platforms will be introduced to help congregate the audience, and using the platform Facebook, it will help the campaign target the specific demographic that the campaign intends to reach. Social media can be used to interact and organise the audience to the various events, as well as help collate information on the audience reception and how effective the campaign is.